Today we're going to be installing the Holosun 507K. The 407K is the same on the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro. Yeah, this is empty. You'll also notice that we do need an adapter plate from C&H Precision. This is from Amazon, just under 60 bucks. There is a different option there, but I've heard mixed reviews as far as it seating correctly, so I went ahead with the little bit more expensive one. The other one's, I think, 30. I'll link them both if you want, but this one sits really well, and I like it a lot. So all the tools you're going to need come from the Holosun. It's just this little tiny screwdriver thing. We're going to need to take this plate off first. It's like the Optics Ready cover plate. Now, I already did pre-loosen this. It is going to be pretty snug at first, so after you break it, it comes off pretty easy. That's just going to be 2 screws and the plate. What I'd recommend doing is swapping these. So if you put this adapter plate on, put that original plate back in here, so that way you don't lose it. Okay, and then in this bag, you're going to get 3 screws in the adapter plate. Now you'll notice the back part here, it's going to have that little, I don't know, ridge or whatever. So this is the adapter plate. What it's going to do is you have 4 prongs with the original footprint and 4 screws. So it's going to change it to 2 screw holes and just the 2 in the front. Now don't put the screws on yet. Now we're going to go ahead and put this Holosun. And again, the 507 and the 407, I believe, are very similar footprints. So we'll go ahead and put that on. If you didn't know, the glass goes more towards the muzzle, more towards the front. Now you can see we've got just those 2 holes. We'll go ahead and drop the screws in from the C&H packet. They do come with that blue Loctite. We'll drop 2 of them in there. I believe all 3 are the same size. It's mainly just for, to have a backup if you strip one of them. So you do want to be careful with this. It goes in really, really easy. And then you'll get those nice and snug once you make sure that they're threaded correctly. Okay, so we've got that on. Now the downside to this, we've got this plate. I mean, that fits. That's not going anywhere. You could take that out, rely on that for EDC. I'm no lawyer or whatever, but that would work for you. It is going to raise it up just a bit there. You could see that plate thickness. It's not very thick, but it is enough. Let's see if I can get this to work for me here. You'll see that co-witness. It doesn't, right? So it's at the very, very bottom of it. I think they call it the bottom fifth or something like that. So if you use like a Siley Cat Pro X or anything with the RMS-C footprint, it's going to sit just a little bit lower. So again, you can get that like a bottom third co-witness. Otherwise, that is how you do it. Pretty simple. Like I said, I'll link this in the description below, but you do need an adapter plate for the Holosun 507K on the Springfield Armory Hellcat Pro.